Hi guys, and welcome back. Now this is one of the things that really destroyed my game for a long time. It didn't destroy my game, but it made things difficult in my golf game for a long time. And that was the search for having a perfect golf swing. The idea of a perfect golf swing. We get these ideas of Ben Hogan in our mind. We get these ideas of Tiger Woods from the early 2000s, Adam Scott. These beautiful, long, free-flowing golf swings that look like every single position as we look at them on camera is just perfect. And we try to get this in our mind that we're going to create this perfect golf swing, and that's going to allow us to hit perfect shots. That's what I always thought. When I worked on my swing a lot as I was younger, I thought, well, when I get a very good-looking swing on camera, that's going to give me perfect ball flight, perfect shots. But it doesn't really happen that way. We don't get those perfect swings that give us perfect shots. I see all kinds of people that look really good on camera, but don't really hit the ball that great. So there's a lot more to it. There's a rhythm, a balance, a technique. And we shouldn't be looking for that perfect swing. I see tons of players. I've seen this happen thousands of times. I've had a lot of online students, and a lot of times we get a little too worried about the small details, and maybe we're worried about just our takeaway. How does our posture look? Is it perfectly in alignment? Is everything exactly right? In my takeaway, is my club perfectly in alignment? Is my toe a little too closed? Is it a little too open? And we worry about all these really, really small details that aren't going to make a lot of difference for how I'm going to contact the golf ball. And a lot of times when we get focused on these small details, we lose the overall picture of the swing, we lose our rhythm, we lose our athleticism, and we don't hit the ball as cleanly as we could. So think of it this way, and I think that none of us should be looking for a perfect swing, but we all want a really good, consistent, repeatable swing that's free-flowing, lots of speed, and that we can go out there and compress the heck out of the golf ball every time. So I want you to do one trick, one tip, whenever you're making a swing change. Think about this. How is this going to help me to improve my strike of the ball? So not worried about anywhere else in the swing other than when my ball is touching the face of the club, how is this going to help me to improve my swing? So if I'm worried about my takeaway and getting it exactly right there, that needs to make sense of how that's going to improve my contact with the golf ball. And if I can't pair those two things up, I probably don't need to be worrying about that. So today I'm going to give you one of the best tips that I have as far as an overall swing thought to create a very good looking swing, to get lots of speed. More speed is going to help us to hit the ball more solid, to be very, very consistent so we're not moving around. We're going to eliminate a lot of the extra pieces of the swing. That's going to be fantastic. That's going to help us to consistently square up the face. And it's also going to help you to compress the golf ball by de-lofting the club. So first we're going to work on just the body pieces. And the number one fundamental we go over in the Top Speed Golf System is we got to have a stable fluid spine. So what this means is our spine angle is going to be tilted a little bit away from the target. And I want you guys to think, if I'm looking down right at the top of this golf ball, I'm going to angle my body in a way to where I'm looking down a little bit at the back of the golf ball. That's going to get me a little bit of spine tilt. Now what that does is that helps me to get this right leg angled in a bit, and that gets rid of a reverse pivot that I see a lot of people struggle with. So a lot of times people let those hips slide to the right, upper body goes to the left, and then I'm kind of falling around. So it looks something like this, and we have a lot of moving pieces with my body. By getting that angled back, now I've created that good tilt. That's going to do about 10 really good things for me. Number one, it's going to help me to keep my spine nice and consistent as I go to the top. It's going to help me to eliminate the sway from my hips. It's going to help me to deliver the club a little bit more from the inside. If I get leaned this way, I'm going too much over the top. So it's going to give me a better path. It's going to help me to be more consistent. It's going to help me to put the club on the ball many more times in a row really, really nicely. So once I've done that, I'm tilted away slightly. As I go to the top, I want a good full turn. And then as I come through, I want a good full turn with my shoulders. So what we're going to do here, after I get tilted behind it, put a club across your shoulders, good turn going back, and a good turn coming through. I want this club pointing in this direction, my club head pointing almost down the right fairway, right side of the fairway as I finish. So that's going to get us that power and free-flowing action in our swing. So we've got the good balance with our tilt. We've got a really good, powerful swing, free-flowing swing because we're loading up and turning through the shot. And then now we need to work the arms in there. We're going to go very long in the backswing, create some lag, and then very long in the follow-through. So that's going to look exactly like this. Let's do 100 reps with the posture, 100 reps with the full turn, and then we're going to do this for 100 reps, just practice swings. I want to have my practice swing, my takeaway very long and free-flowing, very little wrist hinge here. As I come into the downswing, I want to have some lag. So I'm letting these wrists hinge or cock. My right wrist is angled back. That's going to allow me to get some lag. And then as I come on through, I want to work on my arms being very long into the fall through. So when this club's perpendicular to the ground, I want my hands to be up by my head. So it's going to look like this as I add all three pieces together. Number one, tilted behind. Number two, good powerful turn. And now I got that good free-flowing, long swing with a lot of lag. So work on those 100 reps a piece. By working on those simple key factors, those are 3 pieces out of the 5 pieces in the top speed golf swing. By working on those, it fixes 20, 30, 40 other things in the swing, so we don't have to worry about making everything perfect. A lot of that just starts to fall into place. So let's go ahead and try that out. Good tilted address, good powerful turn, create some good free flowing lag. There we go, nice simple swing. So I may not have a perfect swing, but I hit the ball pretty well. It's nice and repeatable, and I have a lot of fun playing golf, and I know you guys can too. Good luck to you guys. Work on those keys. I'll see y'all soon. Hi guys, hope y'all really enjoyed that video. If you did, I got a fantastic bonus for you. If we want to get a lot of speed in the golf swing and really crush it, hit it like the longest players on tour, we got to get a lot of lag, and then especially lose that lag to create some speed. I got my #1 lag video, the mistake that I see people make time and time again. It's going to help you out right away. I'm going to play a preview of that video here in a second. You're going to get instant access to it when you click the link that pops up on your screen if you're on a computer. If you're on a phone, a tablet, a mobile device, you're going to want to click the iCard. So good luck to you guys, and I'll see you all in the lag video. And on top of that, even more bonuses. You're going to get 5 more top speed golf videos. It's going to go over our entire swing system. I'll see you guys there. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Ballard, and in today's video we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see. And in this drill, what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building the lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, you look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be.